hope you are all so well. The train just started to go by, which I love the train. We grew up on the train tracks, so it's like super comforting to hear. This is the new phone. Check out the new, look at this. Shoot, who's this? Gorgeous, looking good. I love it. Personally, I love this new camera. I am losing it right now, if you can't tell. It's beautiful here. The sun just came out. It's just a good day. It's a good start to the day. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're all ready for Qigong. I got a new journal for Christmas. Eee. Look at this beautiful red baby. And no, I did not just hit myself in the face with this. What are you talking about? Ow. Just kidding. But kind of. So this is where we're gonna write our 2022 gratitude list, because the other one was getting really confusing anyway, because I have like 3 of the same journal. So this is awesome. All right. Wow. Oh, I forgot. I gotta share this on Discord. Don't let me forget, team. Good reminders. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Where's Discord? There it is. Losing my apps. Good morning. How's it going, Ring Ring? Ring Ring, answer. I love your name. Howdy. How are you? How's your? Oh, I don't have my my microphone plugged in today. I didn't even think about that. But I got a new phone. How does it sound? How does it look? It looks good for me, but I don't know if it's just on my end. But it looks pretty darn good over here. Good morning, Brooms. Are you still cozy in bed? Oh, good. Oh, looking and sounding great. Yes, I bought this phone for the camera, and I was a little hesitant because I bought it off eBay, but I was like, you know what? Worth it. Jigs! I always just figure you guys come together, so like when one of you shows up, I'm like, okay, they're here. They're here. Yeah, sweet, sweet. You're amazing. You crawled out of bed for this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Me too. Me too, actually. I was like, oh, do I want to? And then I was like, yeah, get up. Rona sound. Ronaldo from Brazil. Welcome in. Bienvenido. Except for I'm not saying that in Portuguese. How do you say welcome in Portuguese? Bienvenido? I don't know how it is. That might be Catalan. That might be Catalan. Good morning. Glad you're here. Ooh, the drum. Jig's always making me do stuff. Actually, I gotta go grab the drum then. Bom dia. I have no idea what this does, so I want to see it. You're a dork. Okay, BRB. Oh, I was sharing this on Discord. That was my other plan. Okay, we'll open this up. We'll get some sunshine in here. Ta-da! Sunshine. Okay. Okay. Okay, got all my noise-making things now. Got them all. So I went and I also grabbed my other phone. And now I have a million. Now I just have too many phones. Yes, I'm in Michigan in the US. You're welcome anytime. My brother actually was just in Brazil. My sister lived in Nicaragua for a minute there before, like literally as everything was happening. And I went to Costa Rica, so we're a big fan of like South and Central America personally. Benetron, hello. How's your day? You're working? Hopefully this will make your work day a little better. Um, oh, Miss High Roland, good morning. Oh my gosh, everybody, literally everyone I know has like some kind of cold or COVID, like, or, you know, COVID in disguise. Dang, I've been sending healing every day, like random spurts throughout the day. I'm like, all my friends, like everyone who's suffering right now with COVID, or sickness symptoms or any kind of, you know, dis-ease, like just sending so much healing your way. So, oh, my heart goes out to you. I cheer for the Golden State Warriors. Nice, nice, nice. If there's a day seeing Carly just make me feel better, I don't want to know about it. Oh my God, Metatron. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you. You're so sweet. That's how I feel about seeing you too. I like literally just wait till you come online. Oh, I thought I was feeling better when I woke up, but it hasn't done with me yet. Yeah. Dang. My ex had COVID last year. And so that was before like even all the variants and everything. And oh, it was so rough. It's so rough watching people go through that, because it's like you feel a little better and then you don't feel a little better. Mr. Chris is in here too. Oh, it's all the people that I like wait till you're online. Oh my gosh, yeah. All the people I have my notifications turned on for are here. And that's saying something. I found out, I was just looking through, I don't know if there's a way to like see how many people you follow, like an actual number. There's a squirrel on my power line outside. I thought it was an eagle flying through the air and I got super excited. Just a squirrel. Air Knight. Oh, epic cheer noises from the crowd. Thanks, Air Knight. I appreciate that welcome in. Ooh, I have a shiny. Yeah, Mr. Chris. Yeah. You a VIP. You for sure a VIP. Hey, Blue Rebel. Love the new look and new computer. Actually, so this is my new, I bought a new phone. I bought a phone on eBay. And like the computer's working pretty well. I just need to figure out, basically I need to teach myself OBS. Or I don't know, one of the other ones, I guess, but yeah, so I haven't been streaming on my computer yet because I still have like, it's still wonky over there for me, but I was like, if I'm doing Qigong practice anyway, like I either want like, you know, a wireless mic and all these other things. I started looking into it, a tripod and all this stuff, and then I was like, or I could just buy a new phone, which will take better pictures, a better camera, and hopefully a better mic. That I haven't damaged yet. Like, I'm buying myself a case, I'm buying myself a screen protector. Like, I do not want to mess with this phone. I'm gonna keep it in like a protective pillow. Thanks for hosting. Thank you so much for hosting. Air Knight, we're gonna have to make you a VIP too. Oh my goodness. All of my friends are in here, yes. Mr. Chris, I was wondering how I knew you. Was it, I thought it was through, for some reason I was thinking it was through Dropcatch's community, but it must have been this community, right? If you know Brooms and Jigs. Mr. Chris, you did not have to subscribe, but I'm so glad you can use my little emote face now. I love seeing that on Twitch when I'm just like in there and people just using the little cozy one or like the little, oh, I'm just like, there's my emotes. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, thank you for being here. Like, I seriously appreciate you guys who come regularly, who support me regardless of if I'm streaming or just in chat. Like, y'all are so sweet to me. Like, it's wonderful. It's like so nice to finally feel like my personality, who I am, is like fully appreciated, right? Like, I feel like we've all kind of lived this similar life where we kind of are just not understood, or we don't fit in with the people in our like close vicinity. Our family didn't understand us. Like, we have all these pretty similar stories anyway. It's like, oh, we all found each other here on this community and like just love each other for exactly where we're at. Like, same with, like, this is how I feel with, like, Nevi and Tyann too. Like, Brooms, every time we're in your community, like, we're usually getting into some of this deeper stuff, right? Like, talking about our past, or like things that might still be holding us back in some ways, but it's never like even with my own family, it's like, you need to get better or we're not gonna love you, like, you know. But like here, it's just like, hey, we love you so much, like, you really deserve to enjoy your life fully, but like, take your time, you know, don't rush into it. Like, do your healing is on healing's terms. Like, it's not like a schedule that we can lay out and be like, by next year of this time I'm gonna be fully healed and it's gonna be amazing. And like, no, that's so silly. We have to just be like, all right, like, I'm working through this process. I went through a bunch of crap through the last 20 years of my life, and now I'm gonna unlearn them for the next 20 years of my life. Like, that's okay. That's okay. So, but I love that just the comfort here, where it's like nobody's being rushed, nobody's being looked at as bad because they're in the healing process. It's just like, oh yeah, we're there too. How you doing? Love you. Love you through it. Oh. Well, you're sweet to you because you are the sweet one. Creative, intuitive, spiritual, one of the most genuine souls I've ever come across on Twitch. Oh my god, and in life. You're so sweet. I am grateful to call you a friend and be part of this community. Oh my god. Wow, I can't. I don't know how to respond to that. Thank you so much. Like, oh, I have felt so much more myself here than anywhere in my lifetime. Except for like with random strangers. I'm great with strangers. Random people at the store that I can just like make jokes to. Top tier. Totally not weird. But then when it's like, what's weird? When it's people you know or family, you're just like, oh my goodness. It all unfolds in divine timing, like a flower blooming. Yes, exactly. Yes. Oh, let's see if I can remember this quote. I know there's a quote from my oracle deck that I read a lot. That's the apple blossom does not compare itself to the daisy, and the daisy does not compare itself to the rose. Like, everything, they are just as they are, you know, just this whole mentality of like, we're all so uniquely beautiful, and comparison being the thief of joy as usual. Actionable goals, not goals that rely on others or chance. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. The holidays can be sometimes. Yeah, 2020 is gonna be great. 2020 is gonna be great for sure. Yeah, holidays are always kind of weird in my family. I don't know. I don't know if other people feel that too. Oh, Dandy is in here. Oh my god, Dandivation. Oh my gosh, who got subbed? Broom's got a sub. Look at that earth. Oh, so cute. Okay. I've got so many phones, and yet I'm still like looking at chat with the one that I have to put my face up to the phone for. Brain. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna share this. Wow, has it been since December 29th? Happy 2022, everyone. Oh, it's so good. I know. I haven't seen you much on. I keep on expecting to see you in Dr. Oko's stream. And I'm like, where's Dandy? Where is she? Or catch your stream, but even though it's crazy timing, it always works out that way. Like, even last night, I was up at 2 a.m. randomly and just about to go to sleep, and then I got up and I was like, oh, I gotta fill my humidifier. I did like a bunch of random weird, I don't know if other people do that right before bed. You're like, I gotta do all my chores. Doing a bunch of random stuff. And so I have my phone pulled up right before bed. I'm on Twitch, or I got a notification, I think is what it was, that Metawave, excuse me, Metawave went live, and he does meditation usually, and like just very Cosmic Unwind-esque stream where he like wears the Morpheus glasses and like it looks very Matrixy. He's like usually in his like the silk shirts. It's just so cool looking. I'm like, yeah, I'll fall asleep to this. I'm like, hello, I'm here, and then I instantly fell asleep. It's like, good night. Good night. My ears are listening, but my brain is not. Yes, well, and you've been, you went and traveled, so I'm sure that was like very exhausting. And Crown the dragon is in here. Oh my gosh, hello, Crown. Oh, look at all my friends. I was so proud of myself when I was like when I reminded myself to make you all VIPs. I was like, oh, Carly, you remembered a thing. I'm so proud of you. Grandmaster Rushy, what's up? What's good? Welcome in. Oh, you're all so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and you're all streamers, so follow each other. And I keep on opening this thinking that I'm gonna look at my chat on here, but I'm not. Come on, guys. Come on. Copy that text and then paste it. Copying and pasting, man. You'd think it'd be so much easier. It really is easy. Okay. And let's see what other. We'll put it on Cosmic's self-promotion as well. Boop boop. Oh, I probably shouldn't tag everyone on. Maybe I should. 565 people. I'm like, should I notify them all? I'm like, I kind of want to. I won't. I won't. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So Qigong. When I was a kid, I broke my tailbone. Actually, a pretty cool story. Not gonna lie. So we used to go sledding a lot in my hometown. And we had like these woods with like these super big hills, like really crazy hills. And so it's called Duncan's Woods, and in these hills, I once went sledding by myself. I was like, Mom, I don't need you, I'm gonna be fine. She's like, yeah, go, I'm not going with you. Born to Grind, what's good? Welcome in. Thanks for tabbing, thanks for lurking. Words are hard. I appreciate you. I'm telling the story about how I broke my tailbone, which I haven't told on stream, so this is fun. So, all right, so I'm going to Duncan's Woods. I got my sled, all bundled up, walking over there. It was probably like a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, not too bad. So I walk over there, I get to the woods, I'm sledding, I'm having a great time with all these kids. And then at one point we built this huge jump. It was like 4 feet. It was literally pretty much as tall as I was. It was as tall as I was. And we're gonna go down this hill and go over this jump. This is the days before cell phones, unfortunately, because this would have been the most badass thing to have on film ever. So we're going down. So of course nobody wanted to do it. Everyone was way too chicken, and I was like, I'll do it. Famous last words, I tell you what. And so I'm going down this hill. I'm on a tube, and I'm like, the tube will be totally safe. Like, I'll be fine. It's totally gonna cushion me. I have nothing to worry about, right? Y'all know how this ends. So I go down this hill, and like, so you can like steer yourself in a sled. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I think I should steer myself around this. Like, I don't think this is a good idea anymore. And like, I knew, my brain was like, don't do it, Carly. Crown, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you. Oh, lurk away, yeah. You're gonna be streaming. Oh, good. Have a great stream. Oh, Freb's in here too. Hi, Freb. Oh my goodness. Oh, your message is being buried by bell redeems. Who wants bells? What did I miss? Oh my goodness. Thank you for subbing though. That's so sweet. And Freb, welcome in. I'm so glad to see you. I'm telling the story about how I broke my tailbone. So I'm going down this hill, and I'm looking at this 4-foot jump that we built out of snow. And I'm on a tube, and I'm like going at it, and I'm like, oh my god, I should steer around this. This is a bad idea. And then I'm like, don't chicken out. Don't do it. Not in front of all these people. They're counting on you to go over this jump. So certainly I did, because people pleaser. You can't let people down. Um, and yes, the tube went somewhere, of course, in the air. I went elsewhere, and landed literally like hands down like this, like legs out, like on my butt, like smack down, like, oh my god, I don't know how far in the air I flew, but it was not good. So I broke my tailbone that day, and it was just like, no, no bueno. I didn't tell anyone either because my mom was like, you shouldn't go by yourself. It's not safe. And I was like, I'm plenty safe, Jody. What are you talking about? Anyway, so that honestly, that was a huge learning experience though in my life, where I was like, I don't need to make other people happy. Like, making other people happy brings me pain. Like, this is silly, and I need to listen to my intuition. So it was a good learning experience for me, for sure. But it was also, yeah. So then, of course, because I didn't tell anyone, I never got it fixed. I never, like, did anything about it. So I just lived for the next 15 years. So I was, how the heck old was I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. Like, I was really young. So I probably lived the next 20 years of my life in pain, some sort of constant pain. And, like, my tailbone would pop out of place. Like, I could never, like, it didn't matter. Sitting, standing, laying down, like, my tailbone never felt right. Your whole back then, starts to compensate for it. It was just not good for me. Yes, a whole front flip off a ramp. It was a moment, exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, everyone is sick, I know. It's so sad. Oh yeah, that's my notification that Crown is live. All right. Well, oh yeah, so it was a thing. So then after that, I was like, basically they just tell you you're gonna live in pain. Like, all right, you're gonna be on pain meds for your life. You're gonna be, managing the pain, right? Is essentially that's literally what doctors call it, managing your pain. And I'm like, what? Like, there's got to be a better way. Like, that's crazy. So did a couple different things. EFT was one as well that can actually reduce the feelings of pain as well in your body. So that's the emotional freedom technique, if you don't know it. It's literally using the same energy lines that we go through with Qigong, the same meridian lines. So the flows of energy through our body, which they do associate with, our circulatory patterns and our breathing patterns, the way that our, like, all of these systems all flow together. So very, very closely related. So EFT is actually just tapping on these points like we do with, like, some of our pressure points. The side of the hand, they call this the karate chop point, literally, silly, but also the reset point. So this is a great one if you're just, like, stressing out, you're like, I just need to chill out, like, or super anxious. They use it for PTSD, anxiety, even like phobias and weight loss. Like, who would have thought? But you're rewiring the patterns in your brain. So this is the reset point. You deserve all the best in the world. The blue check mark for verification, partnership, the whole kit and caboodle. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so wonderful. Love vibing with you and the fellow intellectuals. Intellectuals, when I could speak. Peaceful souls. Thank you so much, Erna. You're so sweet. Oh, I know, Freb. How dare that sickness be in your body? Be gone. Be gone, sickness. Leave our Freb alone. Leave all of our friends alone. Oh, I'm so sad. So sad you're all sick. You'll be well soon. Wellness is coming to you. Breathe in the wellness. Breathe out the illness. Thank you. Not always chill. Haven't always been chill. If you talk to my closest friends and family, they will 100% laugh if you call me chill. But I appreciate that. I like to think I'm more chill than I used to be. Words are hard. Socials. Oh, I should have that. I should have some things set up. I should be Cosmic Carly on pretty much everything. And I think I know my Instagram, YouTube, those are definitely linked on my main page. I'm trying to think of what else I might have on there. My Amazon wish list, I think, is on there right now. And I don't even know. Brain. Demi, hello. Demi, glad to see you. If y'all like first-person shooters mostly, and Italian, follow our friend Demi. So Demi and I met through Holly Seek's station channel stream words. I watched Holly on her radio station. Her husband's in a radio station, and she did an awesome like DJ set and dance party one night. Elin and I were jamming out. It was so fun. So fun. I'm so glad you followed me. Yeah, I've been following Demi for a minute. Just kind of getting started in his streaming career, but super awesome to give some support if we can. So basically everyone in my stream right now is a streamer. Legendary Jigs, Broomstick, Mooney Gremlin. Hello, Mooney! Mooney, everyone. Mooney. I feel like you always need like your own introduction when I see you. I'm like, oh my god, it's Mooney. I'm so excited. So glad you're here. Welcome in. Yeah, give each other a follow. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Shall I ask Carly for a read to beat them all? You're so silly. Who else is here? Oh my gosh. I don't know who I missed or what comments I missed, but I love you. I love you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for the support. And Jigs, I know you redeemed this and I forgot. I knew, I heard that. We got some bells. Ding, 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 ding. That might be really loud because this is actually hanging on where the phone is. Tell me if that's like insanely loud. Ding. Yeah, I love this steel tongue drum. So I got this last year. I think I bought it for myself for my birthday. Like a couple little random songs like that are just like simple musical medicine. Seriously though. Oh. I love that one. Spirit within human form will actually just sit and play her steel tongue drum for like a whole stream, and it's so soothing. Oops. Play Freebird. Freebird. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had this one song that I listened to that's recorded live, and I think it was Modest Mouse. Someone yelled at them to play Freebird, and he's like, they like go into a whole explanation. He's like, I'm not gonna play Freebird, and here's why. I was like, I love this so much right now. Oh my god, so hilarious. Thank you for making me laugh. I appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Just Pisces Pixie lolling. Oh, I love her. Oh my god. So phenomenal. Oh, sheesh. Okay, I keep on getting totally distracted in what I'm doing here. In the best way, of course. So we'll get that going. I'm gonna pull up my I made the mistake of re-downloading this dating app. I'm just gonna say it, which I never do. I have had one dating app in my whole life once, and like I always am like, this is gonna be a fun distraction and blah blah blah. Like this is gonna be, it's great. It's called Hinge. It's like for meeting your soulmate. It's very it's really cute actually. There's a lot of great people on it who are literally just like a lot of parents, a lot of like people are literally just looking for their partners, so they'll put like really genuine things on their profile and like real pictures. It's not like Tinder where you're like trying to hook up with people, so you put like your like fake like filtered photo. Like these are just like real people. I love it. I've loved it so far actually. It's been really fun, but it's also very for your soulmate, yeah, which I don't know if I'd actually meet them on a dating app, but and I'm always like, oh, this is gonna be so fun, and then it's just like overwhelming, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. Can't do this. Like within so after you reach 50 likes, it just says 50 plus. And like within like an hour, I had too many people to message back, and I just like look at people's pictures. They only show you one person at a time, so you basically like look at this person and you're like, okay, do I give you a chance or do I X you out and never just say no to you forever? And like that's so overwhelming for me. I'm like, oh my god, what if they just take really bad pictures? Like oh my god. So I literally can't be on there. I'm just like, I have to just not even look at it. I'm not gonna tell anyone yes or no. I just cannot anymore. Oh, so that's what just so silly. I thought it would be fun. It is kind of fun just to get to know people. And like people that are in my hometown or my area, the place I live right now, that I would never have met. And I met a streamer, and I was like, what? Yeah, he's like, I'm a content creator. I was like, do you stream on Twitch and YouTube? And he's like, yes, both. And I was like, same, badass, I love it. Yeah, exactly, Brooms. I'm like, shoot, and I love people, and I can like really, I can totally fall in love with people so easily. I just crush on people super easily, so I'm like, oh my god, I can't date 100 people. This is just exhausting. I can't respond to all of you. Oh my goodness. Oh good, here, now I've got my stream manager up so I can see all the bells of clarity that we got. Oh my goodness, so silly. So silly. Oh, we got a couple new followers. We're up to 605 followers, which is absolute insanity to me. Dating one person is enough for me. Exactly. Like, and that's all I'm looking for. It's just like my one person. And it's so hard to know, like, yeah, it's so hard to know when you're literally just like messaging a person back and forth. You're like, I don't know, what am I doing? So now I'm just like, this is what I did last time too. It was like, I opened it, I like talked to a couple people for like a couple messages, and then I just like never went on there again, deleted the app. I was just like, nope, I can't do this. I cannot do this. That's exactly what I did too. And that's probably what I'm gonna do this time. For some reason I was like, it'll be less overwhelming. It's not. It's totally not. But it's fine. It's fun still anyway. It's definitely a good confidence boost. I was like, oh, that's right. That's right. I am highly sought after. Sorry, I'm just like rambling about this. I don't know. I've never been on Tinder. I've never had any other dating apps. So I was just like, yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah, I had to take my hair out. I was like, oh, why is this in a ponytail? Always up in a ponytail. Oh, there, we got the chat up. I do, absolutely. And I work in an hour, so I do want to do the practice as well. So let me grab, but anyway, let me go grab my cards. That's the other thing I meant. Oh, they're right there. Hi, sweeties. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I need to stretch. Oh, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. I'm gonna grab some tea and the speaker. Man, I wish I didn't have to work today. It's so silly. I called in last night, so I clocked out early last night, and called in because I had to go to an emergency eyelash appointment. My son had unintentionally ripped out pretty much all the eyelashes on my left eye, so that's not good. I was not camera ready. I was gonna go live, and then I was like, you're just gonna be worried about, you're just gonna like look like a lunatic the whole time, and I just couldn't. So I went to this appointment last night, and I called my team lead line and was like, hey, I gotta leave a little early, like I'm clocking out now. She's like, okay, good, you're all set, I'll put in the ticket. I'm like, cool, this is the team I'm on. You know, it'll be from 8:30 to 10, like the rest of my shift I gotta clock out for. And and so I go onto my schedule today, and they took off tonight, 8:30 to 10 p.m. tonight. And I was like, so are you gonna pay me for yesterday? Like, can I clock out tonight? How does this work? Like, my job is just so goofy like this, where it's like you have to do everything like totally right. Like if you miss a day, if you're like blah blah blah, like they want you to do all this like extra stuff. And then it's like things just like that where you're like, did you pay me for no, because I clocked out yesterday. Like, it's so silly. Yeah, this is booking.com. So it is the one that I was like, it was really rough over the summer, but other than the summer, the rest of the year is great. So the other thing is, one of my best friends who I went into training with, so 2 years ago we trained into this job together, and I told him I was going to be the CEO of the company. I was like, they're going to promote me, like blah, blah, all this stuff. He ends up getting a promotion, and he's like, oh, Carly, I totally told them that you'd be great for the job. He's like, but I didn't know if you'd want to move to Chicago. And I'm like, I don't want to move to Chicago, but I don't not want to move to Chicago, if that makes any sense. Carly for CEO, yeah. Carly for Prez. I used to say that to some of the funny, the people I would talk to. They're like, oh my God, can we tip you? You're the best. I'm like, just vote for me for president. They're like, what? This girl's so weird. I love just making people laugh with the random things I say. I love it. Especially people at hotels who are like, they've been working all day, and you're like, I know you're just burned out from people. And they're like, I'm like, so what's your position? I'm like, are you the manager, assistant manager? And they're like, oh, I'm just the front desk. And I'm like, really? I'm like, because you have authority in your voice. And they're like, who says that? This girl. Yeah, so I wanted to leave the job because it's all customer service. I'm answering phones, live chats. But honestly, I kind of love people. So at the same time, I'm like at this weird point where I thought I wanted this new job I started, which ended up being a sales job, and it was just not what I wanted it to be at all. They said no cold calling. It is entirely cold calling, and not even cold calling people that they give you. It's cold calling your own friends and family. And I'm like, y'all are outright lying to people right now. Not cool with that. Not cool with being coerced into a job that doesn't fully give you all the details and then gives you the details as you go through training. I took off 2 days of work for that training. I was like, so I could have been getting paid. Anyway, so it made me a lot more grateful for the job I have right now with booking. So I'm like, okay, like, and then my friend was like, Carly, if you apply, send me your resume, update your resume, send me your resume. and I'll send it on to my hiring manager, and then we can hopefully get you this job in Chicago. So I'd be a partner account manager. So essentially working with a few select properties in the Chicago area or possibly elsewhere, depending, because we are an international company, so I don't know which properties I'd be working with, but yeah, essentially it sounds like they're opening a new office in Chicago or something. And hello, oh my god, hi Mason. I know, dude, so sus, so sus. I was like, come on y'all, why are you lying to people? At least just be like, hey, this is what you're gonna be doing. Then I would have said thank you, but no thank you. It's exactly what I did last time. It does sound like a pyramid scheme. Well, and the silly thing is, like, this company, the company's amazing, the products are amazing, like, I'm gonna buy them. Like, they're freaking great. But the problem is, like, they sell online, they sell in stores, in Costco stores, and they have their own website. What they should be doing is just have, like Booking.com does, with a group of live chat agents, and agents available to, like, representatives available to sell these products to the people that go onto the website. So then you just get hooked up with a rep. You're going to look at the product specifically. You get connected to a rep. The rep can walk you through their whole spiel, give you the great discounts, give you free stuff, and then send you on your way with all this product, with even more than you would just selling it on the website for a wholesale price. So that's what they should do. They're not doing it. Until they do that, I'm not gonna be calling my friends and family trying to sell them knives. I'm just not. Man, I love frogs. Frogs are great. Yeah, so it's not exactly a pyramid scheme, but it's all, when it's all set up like that, it's just exhausting. Like, I have a bunch of great products that I offer, but I'm not gonna go, you know, sell them to people I love. Carly, sell me. I'm the worst salesperson. Okay, I did this presentation for my mom and 3 of my mom's friends, 1 of my friends, and 2 of my mom's friends, and nobody bought anything. They all just said no the whole 2 hours. I heard a lot of no's. It was not fun. $1 million exactly. Sell me. We're selling Benetron. No, can I buy Benetron? Hang on. Worth it. Can I get on a payment plan for this? I forgot to go get water, you guys. You don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Get yourself some water, actually, if you need to. Water, tea. I don't know what else you might need. Snacks, comfy clothes, a blanket. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at my hippie pants. Beep, 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 beep. All right, my loves, I'm back. And I've got the cards. I don't know if I told you guys, this is what I played with on New Year's Eve. This is my New Year's Eve. It's so fun. Oh my god, that's so fun. You guys can't see that. Gone like the wind. What are we talking about, me? I looked down for 2 seconds and look up and Carly is gone like the wind. Air signs. Gone like the wind. Like a fart in a hurricane. That's what I read and I was like, I have to read this. Hi, Losty. Hello. Benetron, going once, going twice. Oh, I love it. Y'all are so great. Okay, so I got my stuff. Oh, I was gonna show you guys this card. Look at this. I'm trying to do this looking backwards. I've gotten it up a couple times. It says now is not the time. Dude, this thing is fast, right? So much on it. Oh my god, my inner child is totally loving it. Yeah, when we got this, I was like, what? A thunder tumbler? What? I was like, these are awesome. This is sick. My son is like, not that. He's okay with it. It's kind of frustrating to learn because this side does the left back wheel and then this side does the right back wheel. So that's all you got. So you're like, you got to either push them both at the same time. Even then, when you're going forward, they don't seem to go at the same rhythm. Backwards, super simple. Backwards, you can go straight in a straight line. But like, it does tend to, it's fun. It's really fun to mess around with. Oh yeah, I know when it gets flipped on its back, you're like, oh my god, no, the turtle moment. Got to build Legos for my niece on Christmas and she was very impressed. Oh, that's what I want too. I want a cool Lego. I don't know what we would build. I really want to build like a Lego Grogu. I think would be so cute. We have a lot of Grogus around. I look over and there's one there. I don't know, cute. Little Lego Grogu. It'd be so cute. Alright, so I was gonna pull a card and also do the practice if we have time. We'll do the short practice today. We'll do the short practice. That's usually what ends up happening too. But I do love this one, the evening seated practice. And are you streaming soon too? 1:30 my time, so 6:30 I believe that is your time, right? I think we're 5 hours off. Hopefully you guys can really hear me okay, because I'm kind of mumbling and walking around. Didn't realize the props how I get from a 5-year-old for just building Lego for her. Seriously, like, mind blown. Mine, honestly, too. Every time I see Legos, like, okay, it comes in like, you know, it's all in little pieces, and then you build this unbelievable, like, oh, magnificent art creation out of it. You're like, oh my god. There's a drinking Taurus. Seriously, girl. If you want a roommate, literally whipped cream, peppermint mocha whipped cream. Okay, this is how I treat myself. This is a green tea. So I bought all this stuff super on sale too, which is the best part about it. So like, shoot, I wish I would sell these to people. So I used to make my own homemade chai tea. I had this amazing glass coffee pot, this Pyrex glass coffee pot, literally a teapot like that, sat on the stove. And I would put whole cardamom pods and cloves and cinnamon sticks in it. Sometimes black tea, sometimes not. But yeah, I'd boil all that, make a chai tea out of it, add some kind of alternative milk, oat milk, amazing, but literally anything, soy milk, almond milk, anything in the world. And then you got your chai tea latte, add honey, sprinkle like nutmeg on top. I have like whole nutmegs, you can like grind a little bit. So this is peppermint mocha whipped cream. This is green tea, green sencha matcha blend. Unbelievable. I got this huge box of this matcha tea for $8, like 90 tea bags or something insane. I would buy that for seriously so worth it. So it's green tea, it's original soy milk, a bunch of honey. I always do it way too sweet, but I love it. I love it. I love sweet drinks. Green tea, oat milk. I did a splash of that chai. If you've ever had the Bolt House drinks, they kind of, I think they're maybe sold by the same people who do the naked juices. They're like the big, so this is like their creamy chai. So I did a splash of that in here. I love green chai tea, amazing. And oh, yeah, so I just do some kind of tea. Peppermint tea is amazing. Green tea, those are my go-tos. But you could always do chai tea. Basically, boil some water, add the tea, add honey. I always put the honey in first. And then I just do like probably, you know, the top quarter in some kind of milk. And then I do the whipped cream on top because, oh my God, yum. I bought it. I bought it for making pumpkin pie. I didn't get to go to Thanksgiving, the meal this year, or Christmas. So I was like, I'm gonna make myself a pumpkin pie this year. But yeah, I seriously want to sell these. I want to open an all-night diner or like a healthy, like a food truck, and sell chai tea like this and green tea like this. And I just love making stuff like this. When I put the whipped cream on top, I was just like mind blown with myself. I was like, oh my God, Carly, this is like literally going to Starbucks. Like, who needs Starbucks? Like, you can do this yourself. This is probably like, yeah, so cheap. The whipped cream was like $2 from Aldi. They had coconut whipped cream, peppermint mocha whipped cream, and chocolate whipped cream. So cheap. The tea was super cheap. It's really just water, tea, a little bit of soy milk. The soy milk was cheap. Like, I wanted to do a soup and smoothie food truck. Call it Soup Sisters instead of Soul Sisters. Kind of like make it look like Soul Sisters. You know, we got to do some finagling with whatever, the sign. It's so good. It's so good. Soup Sisters, yeah, it actually was from a typo that I made when I was chatting on Twitch one day. And then you're like, okay, I'm not ingesting a bunch of calories or caffeine. You know, it's clean caffeine, antioxidants. Like, I don't feel bad when I'm drinking this. I don't add any extra sugar. It's literally just honey. and tea, a little bit of soy milk. So maybe the soy milk has some sugar in it, but anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks for letting me ramble about random stuff. But yeah, I could talk food forever. I just wanna serve everyone all these things and like share everything I make with people. Like if I could hand you a sample of this through the screen, I would. I went to my lash girl last night with some of this, and I almost asked her if I could pour her a cup, and then I was like, I don't know, it's COVID. People are kind of weird like with stuff like that right now. But it's good. It's good, and I want to share. But you can make this yourself too, is what I'm saying. Super simple. Honey, tea, alternative milk, whipped cream. Buy yourself some whipped cream from Aldi. Treat yourself. Totally worth it. Okay, getting ready for the day with my tea. It makes me feel like a superhero because that whipped cream. Oh, so good. Yeah, I love making soups. I love making sandwiches. My mom actually, when she was pregnant with me, owned her own sandwich shop. Like before Subway, she was pre-Subway. Um, but that was how hers was set up as well, where you choose what type of sandwich, you get to pick your toppings, she put them on, and then, um, yeah, she was like, I was like, that makes perfect sense. For one, why I love sandwiches so much, and like two, why I want to own my own business restaurant so bad. Like, I've always felt this since I was a kid. She's always steered me against it. She's like, it's too much work. Like, it's not worth it. You're not going to make any money, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I still want to do it. Like, something deep inside me still is like, oh, I want to do this. I want to share this food with people. Yeah, sandwiches. I know when you have the sandwich, you have the potato. I love potatoes. I eat potatoes with potato. I'll dip my potatoes in potatoes. Like, it's savage. Yeah, just when I saw your emotes, I was like, what is going on here? This is crazy. Um, but okay, Jigs, I said I would play you a card. Do you have a question? Maybe what you could do is a soup and sandwich tarot reading sessions with people. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, I used to, I love baking my own bread. When I was pregnant with Elin and like right after I had him, I was just making insane amounts of bread all the time. And so like my friends would come over. I would trade like um make like I made one of my friends a homemade sandwich. She gave me some like CBD lotion. It was so awesome. I like made them a homemade grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Delicious on homemade bread with homemade strawberry jelly. The peanut butter was not homemade. I make people some delicious brunch and give them a tarot reading. Like, I would love that so much, especially like you could do that easily with a food truck. Where, especially if you have, like, the way I would do it would be like, you have like a few ingredients that you use like a multitude of different ways, and then you're, you know, making a big variety of meals. Like, I'd make like a huge thing of curry at the beginning of the day, big pot of a couple different soups, probably soups, chilies, have like, you know, all the ingredients for sandwiches. So you've got like a few different select types of bread. You'd probably do like a white or like a sourdough, maybe a ciabatta, some kind of good white bread. I would personally do like a rye, or like a pumpernickel swirl type bread, and then like a whole wheat bread or gluten-free type bread. That's the other thing. So I wanted to do the whole thing gluten-free because so many people have celiac, but I love sandwiches too, so that would be the hard thing to figure out. Then the other thing is I have a lot of people who are vegans in my friends group and family, and so it's like I'd have to do, you know, something vegan friendly as well. But yeah, it would be so good because you could do even like barbecue, tempeh or barbecue tofu, which should be so good. Oh my god. My landlords make homemade Concord grape jelly, and it's so effing amazing. Makes Smuckers taste like Smuckers is coagulated juice at the rusty northwest corner of the dumpster. It literally is, though. I won't eat Smuckers. Dang, though, homemade Concord grape jelly. Oh, it sounds so good. Dang, I met this amazing lady who had all these grapes. This whole, like, her whole backyard was all grapes, and we just, like, wandered around. I was supposed to sell insurance to her, and I didn't even give her my spiel. I just, like, walked around with her in her yard. It was so beautiful. I should have wrote her name down. Dang it. So specific. Yeah, exactly. Okay, KRS. 10:45. I have to clock in at 11:30. So I think first Qigong, and then we'll do some card readings. Then I've done what I came here to do. Then I feel better about not running out of time, essentially. And we're just doing the 15-minute practice, so that should technically, if all goes well, still give us about 30 minutes to do card readings. So hopefully you heard me, and that's all good. And I'm gonna ring the bell. Ding! Bell of clarity. You could super make a tarot themed sandwich bar. Each of the sandwiches is a different major arcana. This is the best idea I've ever heard. Drink sizes are just in different numbers of cups. Oh my god, that is so good. Oh my god, I'm taking a screenshot of that right flippin' now. Genius. Flippin' genius. Queen of Cups, is that melted PB&J? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I love this so much. Wow. You guys are just giving me all sorts of ideas. Oh, where would it be though? That's the thing. We'd have to be in like some kind of, we're all in different parts. That's why it'd have to be a food truck, and then I could just travel around with it. The tower is bread that doesn't quite work perfectly. Oh man, the barbecue pit. Seriously, jigs. Oh my god, that's literally what I was thinking. That's literally what I pictured too. Oh my god, this would be the greatest thing ever, actually. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow, I could totally see us all working together to make this happen. Stacked club sandwich, exactly. It would be. It'd be like on a pretzel bun too, like a pretzel, literally 2 pretzels. So we have this great, I actually make pretzels. Oh my god, I haven't made homemade pretzels in so long. Wow, that reminds me. Reminds me of all the things I used to do. Could even do a potato themed dinner called taro and taters. This is like death by chocolate, triple chocolate ice cream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shoot. I love desserts and baked goods. Oh my god. I have have like journals full of ideas already of recipes and stuff. So it's like I could just rework everything that I've previously made into tarot themed stuff. But like, I love this idea, you guys. This idea is amazing. We're all gonna move in with Carly. Start a tarot themed diner. Seriously, I'd be so thrilled. For sure. I keep picturing us like the Mystic Village, where like we'd all have our own like little like houses in one area, that we all live on like the same land together. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. Now I want a barbecue sandwich right now. On a pretzel bun, please. Yeah. Oh, okay, you guys. All right, bringing me back. Let's go. Let's go back. Oh yeah, don't forget to write your gratitude list. We're gonna start on our new red journal. Hey Google, what's the date?
It is Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. And by the way, if you're ever feeling curious about other ways I can help, just ask. What can you do?
Cool. Thanks, Google. Thank you. All right. It's January 4th, you guys. Holy cow. Feels like it's been a long time. Seriously. I'd be so effing excited. Oh my goodness. We really need the people who live in the upstairs apartment to move, so someone move in there, please. What are we grateful for today? Good ideas. Like the tarot themed diner. But then what would it be called? It'd have to be like, so people would know that you'd want to eat there. I'll come up with a name. I like that. I like that part of things. All right, what are you guys writing on your gratitude list today? I wrote good ideas, like the tarot themed diner, letting my inner child enjoy life again, and newfound appreciation for what I have. Because like not only like in my job, of course, yes. What did Ben Tron say? How many pentacles is a strength of unbrioche with a side of curly ones and a two of cups? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. I'll write your order right down. We'll have it delivered prompt. Dang, I put my other phone down somewhere now. The one that I was reading chat with. Because we have this one here that we're doing the practice with. And I need to stand up because the sun is in my eyes and I can't see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. yes, your gratitude list. Oh my goodness. Of course, you guys. Yes. If you think I'm not sharing all of this with you as soon as I get it, yes, absolutely will be. Wow, an hour and 10 minutes we've been on already. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. 1,000 Benetrons. What more can I ask for? You guys crack me up. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna scoot back. We're gonna do our seated qigong practice. So we are doing, this is the seated evening practice. Like I said, it is our shortest one, so that's why we're doing it. Under 15 minutes. I'm gonna shake off my yoga mat. It's a little messy. I need to do a vacuum as well. Quick vacuum. But that'll wait for after. I'm not gonna vacuum on stream with y'all. We'll vacuum later. Okie dokie. Probably just gonna end up with a granola bar for breakfast. Yay, gets on the floor. Yes. Everybody get comfortable. We've got, this should be connected here. Let me just double check that it is. And YouTube on. Connected to mobile. It's been so nice. Everything technology-wise has been working again. I was able to print from my phone. Oh my gosh, I sign up for, I just filled out my liability form to go rock climbing. So I'm gonna start rock climbing. I'm gonna like do all these fun things that I've wanted to do forever, but I just like haven't done for some reason. It's so silly to me. So I'm like really, really excited. Like letting my inner child fully enjoy life. Like not just like thinking about it. I bought all this craft stuff. Oh my god, I actually want to go grab that. I left it all in a pile so I could show you guys what I got. I went to the, I stopped at Meijer, which I never do, one of our bigger grocery stores, to buy phone chargers. Well, not phone chargers, but a plug so that I could plug in my, my Steam controller so I can play games from bed. It's like, I need a long cord for this. The ones I have are like 6 inches, so I can't play with it yet. So I was gonna get that, and I was gonna get a case for my phone, my new phone that's there. And they didn't have either of those things there. So I ended up going to like walking through and walking past the craft sales section, like at the end of the aisle where they have just like a few things, random stuff on sale. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, there's nothing here I really need. And then I'm like, no, nothing I need, but like there's some fun stuff here, Carly. Like you know, if you can get like all this craft stuff for $1 a piece, like this is how you got all those paints that you love. And I was like, that's very true, Carly. Okay. All right, you're thinking ahead for future, Carly. I like this. So I started looking into like all this random stuff. I'll show you. BRB. BRB, BRB. Okay. New knitting needles. $1.47. $1.47. Look at this hilarious, cute little. I got 2 of these. They were 80 cents. Under $1. 80 cents. 80 cents. Gnomes love fall most of all. With all the little mushrooms, I was like, sheesh. I bought Elin and I both pairs of socks that say, rolling with my gnomies with like little gnomes on them. So we have matching gnome socks. I love gnomes. I love gnome puns, especially. Cosmetic glitter. Glitter on the go. Every girl needs glitter. One of my friends told me that. For $1.25, a bunch of body glitter. I was like, awesome. I don't know when I'm going to my next festival or doing something random, but for $1.25, worth it. Okay, my mom, a bunch of my friends have had babies, and also I just love bees, and this was 75 cents for a bunch of bee stickers, baby bee stickers. I was like, okay, maybe I can make one of my friends a card since she just had a baby. This was the thing I was most excited for. They had this resin craft, and I've been wanting to like play around with resin for a while. So this is just like a little tiny like set of resin crafting stuff for $3.75. I thought I'll just try it out. Like if this ends up being something I love, then I'll be super thrilled with it. And this was another part of the resin craft. This is actually what I want to do, is like with the dried flowers. So for $2.50, I got all this too, to make another resin craft. So I thought, wow, that's cool. That might be really fun. Heard, so the thing wants me to go. These are for making socks, these circular needles. So I got more knitting needles. $1.25. More knitting needles. I was gonna say I got one more double pointed knitting. I love knitting. I'm an old lady. $1 for 4 double pointed knitting needles. I thought that's awesome. That's so fun. These are just like cute cupcake toppers, little cactuses for $1. I was like, okay, now I'm just buying random stuff. This was really random, and I was like, this is sort of dorky, but I kind of love it. You are loved. They had plates and napkins, but I just got the plates. I just thought, oh, they have 4 designs. Life is better with you. Quality time with you is my jam. You are loved. And then the last ones are, you know you're unstoppable, right? So I was like, you know, oh, it's vegetables. It's compostable, made in the US. So I thought, that's cool. I'm gonna get those. It's really dorky, but I love it. And then I got this for Elin. Home theater, light up the action with 32 full color images on 4 slides. So this reminds me of like, you remember those like, what were they, like the viewfinders? What were those called? Oh, I loved those. Those were my favorite toy as a kid. But that's what this kind of reminds me of, but it's like a flashlight version. It's like Pixar movies. Viewfinders, exactly, right? I used to love those, me too. Sell those bitches on Etsy and eBay. You should knit themed caps and gloves and scarf. Oh my god. I love it. They are called viewfinders. Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. And I'm like, ooh, this might be really cool. My son loves WALL-E. I love the rest of these movies, so I'm like, this is great. Ooh, there's Nemo, an activity book. But for $5, for $5, 75% off. I was like, well, if this is the last one of these, I'm gonna buy this. I was so excited to find this too. I don't know what the heck it is, but I didn't get Elin any, literally not, I didn't buy him any Christmas presents. Oh, it sounds terrible, but I was just like, there wasn't anything I really found that I felt like he needed. I knew he was gonna get a bunch of stuff from everyone else. He had just got the car the week before. My grandparents bought him a giant Batman like last month. She couldn't wait till Christmas. Like, he gets toys all the time, so I didn't feel like I needed to go out and buy him like a bunch of crap for Christmas, essentially. I don't really agree with that. I don't agree with that part of Christmas. I love everything about Christmas. And I'm a gift giver. Like, gift giving is my love language. So, like, when people do it, like, because they're supposed to, you know, I'm like, I don't know. It's just not as meaningful in my eyes. And then I found in this little random craft section a little pack of lavender, like actual lavender, responsibly sourced natural lavender. so yummy. Anyway, you can smell it through the bag. It's really nice. So I thought, oh, for 75 cents, that's so sweet. So I thought the universe definitely led me there for like to get a couple fun things and like do some good stuff for myself. So and for Elin too, to get him a present. I was like, yes, really excited about that. So anyway, thank you guys for looking at my random stuff with me. Hello, Antonio. Glad you're here. I'm doing well. How are you? So I am we're just about to do our Qigong practice. So I hope you are comfortable, have a spot on the ground that you can relax. We are going to, basically, if you have a yoga mat, that's what I like to use. Yoga mat, or even just like, if you have, you know, nice comfortable spot on the ground. You could do this in bed, wherever you feel the need, but it's a short, just over 14-minute practice, so it's not like yoga. A lot of people think this is related to yoga, but it's actually a martial art, so kind of like, it's a form of Tai Chi, I believe, so it's moving. Can I do one push-up? Hell yeah, I can. But it's like slow moving stretches. Am I gonna do a push-up for you? Heck yeah. And I'm not gonna do a girl push-up either. I'm gonna do a real push-up. I mean 10. What, did I do 6? I pretty much can do 10. I needed to work out anyway. 10 push-ups, there you go. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to do is start doing my workout practice on here, actually, because I do work out with Cassie. She has just like this, she has her own app, she has her own brand that she sells at Target, actually, for cute. That's where I got this yoga mat. It's her company. So elbows inwards though. No way, that was fine form. Chimes, please. Love to. All right. Posture check, always. The bell of clarity, gladly. I'm down for a stretch, always. All right, so we are gonna get started on our practice before we run out of time. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:07 a.m.
Thank you. Cool, we should have just enough time. Brooms, I love, love, love that. That emote so much. This is what I got the last time I was at Meijer. Oh, so comforting, honestly. So we've got our practice up. I'm ready if you're ready. And then hopefully we have time still, Jigs, to pull you a card. Oh, yes. All right, let's go, let's go. Oh, Holly's is on. Okay. Wow. I also want to put on like squats and push-ups and sit-ups on my channel points redeem as well, because I honestly, normally I would be like F off, like I'm not doing a push-up, but that was really fun. I was like, you know what, I do actually want to do some push-ups right now. I want to show off, so whatever. All right, you ready? Let's go. I'm ready. So let me know if you guys can't hear it. I'm glad to turn it up if I need to.
This Qigong set is great for insomnia and a better night's rest. Let's begin with both hands up by the heart.
Blue Rebel.
Take a nice deep breath into the center of the chest.
Sounds good. Push-ups.
Feel the breath relax and open.
All right.
And then bring the hands out to the sides, pull the shoulder blades together, and palms come back to the center of the chest. Let's establish a nice deep breathing, a rhythmic flow in and through the chest. Inhale and expand the lungs, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, expand between the shoulder blades. Deep breathing energizes the body and calms the mind and emotions. The energy that we'll cultivate in this routine brings us back to a place of being centered and balanced. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale. Feel the chest sink back. Just lengthen out your breath. Make it longer, slower, and deeper. Take the hands back to the center of the chest. Palms face up. And we'll do a little spiraling movement where the thumbs turn over and stretch. This will clear tension out of the neck and shoulders. Spiral in and extend out, turning the thumbs over. And then lean your head over to one side. Press away with the opposite arm and slowly roll the head back and forth across the shoulder. Breathe into the stretch. Use your breath as a way to clear tension and tightness. You can do that by exhaling all the way out and then come over to the other side. Gently roll the head back and forth across the shoulder. Again, deep breathing will help to clear tension and tightness out of the muscles or any emotional stress that might be held in this part of the body. Just gently roll the head back and forth and then bring the chin to the chest. And we'll do the other side. So spiral inwards and extend and reach through the pinky finger. The back of the hands are forward. Come behind you and spiral. Extend, reach the fingers towards the floor. Lean the head towards the shoulder. Gently roll the head back and forth. Feel the movement like a deep massage within the muscles, releasing tension and tightness. Again, breathe into it. Take the chin to the chest, go across to the other side. Roll the head back and forth, slowly with relaxation. Now take your arms in front of you. We'll do a few pressure points on the front of the wrist. Take your thumb and massage the inside of the wrist. It's about 3 fingers up from the crease of the wrist. Massage between those tendons and go all the way down right to the crease of the wrist. Then come over to the left side of the wrist, which will stimulate some heart points. All these pressure points on the inside of the wrist are good for emotional balance and better sleep. Especially this point right here at the crease of the wrist on the pinky finger side. That will really help to clear your mind. And then we'll do the other side. Massaging with the right thumb between the tendons, about 3 fingers up from the crease of the wrist. And just work some pressure points all the way down to the crease of the wrist, right near the hand. And those points in the middle help to clear anxiety or emotional tension. Then come over to the right side of the wrist, right by that pinky finger side, right at the crease of the wrist. This is a heart point. We use this for insomnia and for better sleeping. And then just walk the thumb back a little bit and then forward. Massage the crease of the wrist and that point. Take a deep breath and shake it out. Good. Now let's knock those points together. So we're going to knock the wrists over each other. Relax the wrists and the arms and just let them knock together. Then switch sides. Knock the wrists together, relax the hands, and stimulate all those points that we just massaged with the thumbs. This will increase that flow of energy to those points. It gets it deeper into the body and allows it to circulate. Just relax now and feel the sensations in your hands. Feel a lightness, a buzz, a tingling. And then take the soles of your feet together, interlock your fingers, and we'll start a movement called turtleneck. We're gonna exhale as we come down and inhale as we float up. Do a nice little rhythmic flow with the spine as you stretch and open your hips. do this movement, it brings relaxing energy into the nervous system. It helps to clear any energy you might have picked up today that you need to let go of before a restful night's sleep. Now hold the stretch. Bring your elbows out over your shins and just take some deep breaths all the way down into your lower abdomen. Relax into the stretch. And then slowly come up. And now we'll begin to work some pressure points through the feet and the legs, massaging the arches of the feet, and then come up through the lower legs. Just do some pressure points really close to the shin bone, and we'll work this first meridian line as it comes up close to the knee, and then back down that same line so your thumbs are close to the shin bone and pushing in with firm pressure. The points here in the lower legs are good for mental relaxation and calmness. And then massage a point about 3 inches up from the ankle. You'll find a tender spot there, so massage with your thumbs. This is a special point for insomnia. This balances the yin energy of the body. It's called the 3 yin meeting points, and it helps to keep your mind calm. And now massage the top of the feet with your fingertips. The points between the first and the second toe help to balance mental energy. It's also good for headaches or excessive thinking. Now massage up the inside of the legs. This is more the middle of the calf. It's a second meridian line as it goes up the legs. Go up and then come back down. And then we'll work our way down to the bottom of the feet and just massage all along the arches of the feet. The points along the bottoms of the feet, again, help to bring energy down through the body. They release stress and tension and clear mental anxiety, excessive thinking. This point right under the ball of the big toe is special for insomnia. It's called the bubbling springs. It's the lowest point of the meridians on the body. So by massaging it, it drops the energy down into the body. And now let's walk the thumbs up the back of the calves. This is the kidney meridian. It's the water element, so it brings this sense of flow and relaxation into the mind and the body. Come back to the feet, and then we'll relaxation into the mind and the body. Come back to the feet, and then we'll do the meridian lines in the upper leg. So take your right elbow and press from the knee through the tendon lines and the muscles inside of the leg all the way to the hip. And then from the hip, go back down to the knee. So the elbow is a big enough surface that it'll get all 3 meridian lines as it moves from the knee to the hip. It's a nice stretch for the inside of the legs, releases tension, and clears blocked energy in these yin pathways of the body. The yin pathways are really about emotional balance and mental clarity. Let's do the other side. So use the left elbow, press in from the knee all the way up to the hip.
Take your time.
Breathe into it, feel the stretch and the pressure points. The combination of stretching and doing self-massage opens the body in a deeper way. Feel that hip stretch and then come back to the center. Open the legs wide, take your hands behind you and just scoop the legs out as wide as you can. And then lean over to the left side. The left hand is going to hold the lower leg or the foot. The right hand is going to press down the inside of the leg and then come to the chest. Inhale as you come to the chest. Exhale and push down the leg. This one helps to guide and direct chi through the meridian lines down the inside of the leg. Stretching the hamstrings not only releases tension in the legs, but it releases tension through the entire body. Breathe into it and let it flow. And then slowly come back to the center, and we'll switch sides. Holding the right foot with the right hand, and flowing and pressing down the inside of that right leg with the left arm. Inhale to the chest. Exhale and push down. Breath, flow, and stretch, all moving together to create a shift in your energy. Shifting from any tension or tightness into a place of deeper relaxation. As you let go of tension, your body becomes more centered and balanced, and we can rest and sleep much better. exhale and flow down, and then to the center. And just stretch forward. We'll come down onto our backs now, so go ahead and lie down, get comfortable, and hug the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees allows the low back to relax. It's a simple stretch, but it has a profound release of tension throughout the entire body. Do a little rocking left and right. Just massage your kidneys and your low back into the mat or into the floor. Take a deep breath all the way down into the hips, the waist, and the low back. By hugging the knees into the chest, it releases pressure around the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So by hugging the knees and rocking, it's going to switch our energy from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic. The sympathetic is our stress response, and the parasympathetic is our relaxation response. Bring both feet flat onto the floor. And cross the arms over the chest. Go ahead and lift up on one shoulder blade and then the other. Make a little space between the upper back and the shoulder blades. And then completely relax the arms on top of the chest. No tension there. Let your knees rest together so your feet are wide enough so the knees can just touch and rest together and allow the hips to relax. This is called the rejuvenation pose. Focus on deep abdominal breathing. So inhale, allow the breath to drop down into the lower abdomen. Exhale, feel the abdomen relax towards your spine. This pose brings restful, rejuvenating energy into the entire system. Breathe, relax, and let go. Feel the upper back, the lower back, and the hips finding a balanced alignment. Let the neck and the head just drop back. Consciously relax your jaw, muscles around your face. Just take a few minutes to come back to your center. Let go of the stress, the worries, and challenges of the day. Feel supported by the earth and surrender. Now slowly open the arms. Let one arm fold out to your sides and let the other one unfold out to the other side. Straighten both legs. Feel a nice flow of energy down through the extremities, all the way down to your hands. Nice flow of energy down the legs to the feet. And we'll do a sound called the triple warmer sound. This is the sound that we use for insomnia. It helps to take any tension in your mind and drop it down through the body and all the way out through the legs. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it rise up from the belly, through the ribs, all the way up into your chest. And then exhale with the sound, which is all the way out. It's done in a whisper. Do that again. Inhale from the belly all the way up through the chest. Make the sound on the exhale. Do that again. Inhale into the abdomen. Let it rise up through the rib cage all the way to the chest. Exhale from the chest all the way down with the sound. Try to exhale all the way out and a full deep breath in. Let it roll up to the chest. A long exhale all the way out. Feel the sound clearing mental tension, quieting your mind, and preparing your body for a deep and restful sleep. If there's any tension or tightness still left in your body, go ahead and do that sound one more time and feel that area release and relax. Good, and now just take some relaxed breaths. Notice how your body feels. May this relaxed, calm energy stay with you through a restful night's sleep.
Feel free to hug your knees in again. And just kind of do some rocking back and forth. Just stretch out that lower back. Give yourself a little self-massage there. You can kind of stretch your knees out and circle them around like that. It's a really great way to get good lower back massage. Also a great way to get up. So then you just roll yourself up. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:24 a.m.
Awesome. Just right on time. I'm gonna be right back. But don't go anywhere because I still might have time for that card reading. Oh my goodness, I know, I feel so much better too. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. That was awesome. All right, Jigs, did you have a question? Did you maybe already ask me? Let me see. I don't think so. Thank you to the new followers. Jishishi. Rona Sound, Money Mike. Wow, amazing. We got a lot of new friends. No, I just want a general. Nice. Oh, good. Okay. Cool. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. Angels and ancestors. Did you want oracle or tarot? Hi, Tattooed Robin. Welcome in. Hello. You're probably working, but we're glad to have you. General. Let's see. Mystic Mondays, maybe. It's been a rough 24 hours. Dang, I don't like hearing that. That's not good. That's not good. I'm so sorry. Well, you're here now. Hopefully, darn, I'm sad you missed our practice. You might be working though, like I said. But we're really glad you're here. Hopefully you get a little bit of relief and comfort. Hopefully your day goes a little bit better. Yeah. Oh no. Brr. Oh my gosh. That's like worst case scenario. Where do you live? How far away are you from me? Get your butt over here. Okay. That is not Virginia. Dang, Burr. That is not good. Man. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you're bundled up. Dang. Are you working then, or are you just stuck at home? Oh, came back on a few minutes ago? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Good, good, good. Well, warm yourself back up. Hopefully you can get back to heating up fast. Okay. Just a general fatigues today, cogs. Okay. I love it. This is the one I'm confused about though, so let me see what. Oh, yes! Okay, now this makes perfect sense. I was like, hang on a second. Okay, first, so your reading is, I got 3 cards for you, Jigs. First card that came up was the 8 of Wands upright. Oh, we're so glad you're doing well. We're so glad you're going to be doing better soon. 8 of Wands upright, then the 3 of Swords came out, reversed. Kind of that, you're healing your heartbreak. And then the Justice card upright. So I'm excited for this reading. So the 8 of Wands, I love how Mystic Mondays describes their cards. So I definitely feel this one is worth reading. Progress, movement, rapid action. Ready, set, go. Your steady pace has turned into a full-on sprint, and you are now moving faster than ever. Progress is a process. Oops, 1 second. I just realized. Okay. Sorry about that. Love raid? Oh my gosh, what? No, what did I just miss? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Air Brandy? Air Brandy, it's great to see you. I was just literally looked at your stream today and I was like, I haven't caught her stream in so long. And then I was like, I gotta get on. I told people I would get on today. Like literally had one finger away from the phone. I was like, if you click on there, you will not leave. You will not get out of there. Oh my God, I'm so grateful to have you. You're amazing. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. I know you could have taken your community anywhere. There are a million places to go on Twitch. Everyone's so fantastic. I'm really grateful you brought them here. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting your community to me. Hello, my loves. I hope you're all well. We just did our Qigong practice, which was lovely. If you guys have chronic pain, stress, depression, anxiety, any of those things, which most of us have all of the above in some form or another. But Qigong just kind of brings clear, calm energy to our mind, helps us to think more clearly, helps us to make better decisions, helps us to not feel so stressed throughout our day, and just kind of brings us to a nice place of center and calm, which I love. Yes, yeah, please. Oh, thank you. Yeah, feel free to follow me if you have chronic pain, if you have chronic stress, or anxiety, depression. It's been a really, really healing practice for me. So it's slow stretches. It is not quite like yoga where you're doing a lot of body work. Qigong is more just like pressure points. So a lot of like self massage, which is great. And a lot of, like I said, slow flowing movements. So one that we do is just kind of like a wide-legged move. So just as long as it's basically like don't push yourself. It's like whatever's comfortable to you. And then we have like our left hand on our left foot, and we're just taking our right hand, breathing in and breathing out. And literally this like brings calm flow of energy through our body. We do it on the other side. And it just helps to settle us down. So one quick move that you can do, but there's also all these pressure points here in the center of our wrist, right in the middle. This is for a great pressure point for anxiety, by our pinky finger on our wrist. This one's for insomnia. So here for headaches, right on our temples. So we do a lot of self-healing practices for a lot of really common problems that a lot of people have. Leoric is in here. Hello. Oh my gosh, if you guys are not following Air Brandy, which I think all of you who are in my stream are, but if you're not, please give Air Brandy a follow. Phenomenal streamer, phenomenal human being. We actually had someone pop in here from Brazil, and I was like, I know no Portuguese, but but I know someone who's in Brazil. My brother actually also traveled to Brazil. But oh, I love it. Air Brandy, I'm so glad you're in here. So glad you came in here, you guys. Thank you so much. Just relaxing and being legendary, as we would expect. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. What a blessing. Wow. Leoric, I'm so glad you're in here. Welcome in. It's been a minute since I try to catch you in your streams. It was so fun designing that tarot deck with you guys. That was hilarious. I was like, I'm here for it. We just came up with a tarot themed diner. So we were just talking about ideas for that, like what we would name things. It would be like soups and sandwiches, like all named after different tarot cards. Money moves, you know it. Yes. So we're here for it. All the good ideas, bringing them all together. I think that's what this community is really awesome for, is like, we all have different personality styles, probably different like human design charts. I'm a manifester, so I have the ideas and no follow through. So I need people who can help me with the follow through. Ooh, money flow, money made. Love it, love it. I'm here for it. Yeah, so we're just, I was just in the middle of Jigs. We're doing a reading for Jigs. So thanks for your patience, Jigs. Thanks for all being here. So in Jigs, we just pulled 3 cards for Jigs. The 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords reversed, and the Justice card. So as I was just explaining, I love the way that Mystic Mondays writes their cards. So I do like reading it, because it also helps. I know when I do it from intuition, I feel like I sometimes can put my own bias on it, or like what I want to say to the person. And there's usually some kind of a message they need to hear when anyway, we'll see. Progress is a process, and you are combusting with frenetic force, pushing your plans into rapid action. Things are falling into place in a serendipitous fashion. Within structure, there is freedom, room for more self-expression and creativity. Self-creativity, just creativity. Boundaries enable you to think about the important tasks, funneling your efforts into concentrated focus instead of using up your reserves. So important, so important. Fueled by your passion, you are moving faster than ever, picking up inspiration along the way. Whirlwinds of possibilities flow freely around you, with you in the center of the storm. The fart in the hurricane, Jigs. Take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. The universe is working in your favor. I could not help myself. I couldn't. I had to say it. Oh, I love you guys. Now you do. You seriously do. The next card is that Three of Swords reversed, which I love for you. Releasing pain, healing heart, forgiveness. Broken hearts mend with time. You've given yourself a period to mourn your losses, and you are now ready to let go and move on. The swords are sliding out of your broken heart, releasing you from your prism of pain. From numbness to heartache, your roller coaster of emotions is at the end of its ride, giving you freedom to look forward with hope and deeper understanding of your needs and wants. The past still lingers in the shadows. Shh, I'm doing your reading. Still lingers in the shadows of your periphery, haunting your memories with pangs of remorse for what once was. Forgiveness to yourself and those who hurt you will cleanse your soul of sadness, so that eventually you can make room for joy once again. Healing is a process, so be proud of yourself for all the work that you've done to be in a place to move on. So excited. When I started reading that card, I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely perfect. Yes. 100. All right, so then the Justice card was what we have next. Law, objective, fair. The law is on your side. The scales are balanced, keeping a level playing field. Remain as objective and impartial as possible, and keep your emotions in check. Honesty is the best policy on your search for truth, with fairness leading the charge. Actions have consequences, and it's time to come to a ruling. Take accountability for everything you do, for that will determine if the residing decision is in your favor or not. Before getting involved in situations, make sure that you are aware of the rules and regulations so that you stay within the law. Facts are your source of evidence, not hearsay. You are but a small part of the system, but that doesn't matter. You will still be able to make a big impact. Justice signifies dealing with legal matters of any kind. Keep cool, stay level-headed, and let justice prevail. I'm not sure if that actually applies in a legal matter or not. But even just, in upholding your boundaries and taking care of yourself first and saying, like, this is what I need out of life, this is what I need out of, like, my relationships family-wise, my relationships romantically, my relationships friend-wise, like, the community I want to surround myself with, like, absolutely. Just kind of knowing that this is what I need, this is what my, soul is telling me I need. I'm listening to my intuition now, and yeah, I think we're all kind of learning that as well. So many of us, we're raised to be people pleasers. It's kind of the nature of, like, raising kids, unfortunately. And so we have to kind of unlearn that, we're kind of figuring out, like, all right, that's how I was raised, but what's best for me now? What is my inner being telling me at this point in my life? Boundaries are the expression of self-respect and love. Boundaries are the channels that help direct energy flow, like irrigation. Yes, exactly. And I feel like that with Qigong as well, is it helps me to listen to my body more, to know where it is, to know what motions I can do and what pressure points I can use when I'm getting stressed out. So, man, I started talking about a million things this stream and, like, feel like I didn't finish a single thought, because I started talking about EFT earlier and all I talked about was the reset point. But if you wanted all the points of EFT, the emotional freedom technique, we've got the karate chop point, one on the top of our head, kind of towards the front of our head, in between our eye. They call this the eyebrow point. I like to say the third eye point, really, just kind of like the beginning of our eyebrows. The sides of our eyes, that temple spot, great for headaches as well. This is the point we use for headaches for Qigong. We use our knuckles to just do little circle massages there. And over the eyebrows with the knuckles. That's a great one for bringing clear thinking to the brain. EFT, yeah. So sides of the eyes, underneath the eyes. Also, this is also very related to our sinuses, this area. So we actually do a Qigong practice, the self-healing practice, where we do a facial massage that involves rubbing our hands kind of under our eyes, around our nose. And so here is our third or fourth Qigong point. Under the eyes, under the nose. Sometimes you see people tapping also a Qigong point right under the bottom lip, kind of that chin divot point. That's a great spot for honestly just instantly calming yourself down. If you're thinking, if you're overthinking, this is a good one to just bring that self back to center. So under the nose, under the lip, our sternum point, this like collarbone area. You can do one hand, you can do two hands. You can kind of make a U with your hand and use your thumb and your fingers just to tap. You can do both hands, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But that collarbone point, this is a great one. This one they use for phobias. Again, kind of like the reset point where it just brings us back to that place of peace. And then the last point, I call it the bear hug, because I think we should do it with both hands around ourselves, but they call it the bra line. So if you know where that is, it's literally kind of just like under your armpit, kind of right where like your tank top would be. Everyone wears tank tops. I don't know why they don't call it that, why they call it the bra line. How pervasive our bras have become in our society that they're just like, yeah, everyone wears a bra. You all know where that is. Men and women. Like, what about a tank top? We all wear tank tops. Anyway, random rant there. Chimes always. So peaceful. So we do random card readings. Oh yes, I love that. And you can always go through that. Honestly, you only need to tap about 5 to 7 times each spot for that to take effect. So brings us back to center, calms us down. If you have something that's been on your mind that you've been worrying about, you can actually like talk yourself down from it. So start from a place of like, gosh, I've never felt like I'm good enough. A lot of us feel that way. Or, man, this money thing is really stressing me out. This XYZ is really stressing me out. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through it. And then you're like, well, I guess I can think of sometimes when I've gotten through, well, I guess up to this point, every time, I've had a financial issue, it's worked out so far. Like, okay, under the eyes. I always forget this one, but it's so comforting. So then you're kind of talking yourself down. You're like, okay, so if I've made it through those, more than likely I can make it through this one as well. Like, okay, actually, like, I am getting better at my finances. I'm better at my finances than I was a year ago, better than I was a month ago even, Now I'm writing my own budget, I could write my own budget. Like, oh, I could even come up with a list of things that I could stop buying or like reduce. You think like, how could I buy those regular things that I'm buying? Toilet paper, I don't know what else people buy. Toothpaste. How could I buy these things in bulk so that I don't have to buy them as often and also save some money buying them? Like, okay, well, I could buy 4 tubes of toothpaste on Amazon for this, Okay, so then I've got my stock of that. All right. So then you're just kind of like, and you could do it as practical or as like, okay, I've never felt like I'm enough. Okay. When can I think of any times when I've been enough? Like, all right, well, there was, yesterday I gave my shopping cart to that older couple as they were getting out of their car. Like, that lady, she smiled at me so big. She was so grateful that I handed her my shopping cart. And then I told her that I had gotten it for free and to, pass on the love. Like, in that moment, I was more than enough. Like, in that small moment to those people, Like, it was exactly the miracle that they were looking for. And so then, like, we're changing our perspective on our place in the world, right? And like how these little moments can really affect people and affect the grand scheme of things, the larger scale. And just, oh yeah, that, then by saying like, hey, pass on that love, I got this cart for free, you share it with the next person, you are continuing that chain of joy, you know, um, that ripple effect of all the good deeds that we do just kind of continues to spread. So especially if we remind people, hey, don't forget, you know, pass this on. Don't forget to share this good feeling with the next person you see. Compliment someone, you know, make their day, make them laugh. Like, say something silly and ridiculous and like brighten them up. Like, so important. That was a real story. I went to Aldi the other day and gave this lady my cart, and someone had left a free cart for me, which was great because I didn't have a quarter. It was just like, oh, this is the miracle I needed. And then to be able to share that miracle with the next couple, like, there's no better feeling. That's literally why we're here, guys. Like, it's as simple as that. That's exactly what it was. It was the Aldi quarter system. I was like, I don't have a quarter. Somebody left this one for me. I gotta leave this one for you. She's like, we didn't have a quarter. I was like, oh, those days. We all get those days. Anyway, random but funny. And I really, gosh, I cannot believe Air Brandy rated me right now. I have so many people in here. You're all so wonderful. Thanks for hanging out, for spending time. I know that, I know she was on for a minute. Oh, man. So I unfortunately do have to go to work. So I think we should raid over to one of my good friends. Oh, man, I really want to raid Holly. But I do think a lot of you know Holly, so I think we should raid my friend Curio Wizard. Curio_Wizard. Really phenomenal reader. Let me make sure I got the name right because I don't like messing that up. That's never fun. I did that once with Granny Savage, if you guys were in here. I like unintentionally rated the wrong Granny Savage. I was so embarrassed. I was like, no, I didn't mean it. But yeah, Curio Wizard was actually, I was gonna quit streaming. I was gonna quit streaming. I was gonna quit tarot. After like all the stuff happened, I was just like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to be on here anymore. I'm just gonna like be done with this. And I went into one of his streams and I got a reading from him, and I was just like, I don't know, like, is there even any point for me to stream? And he gave me this reading that was just like, it was perfect. It was like the star. It was like, he pulled this card that was like, this is my life's purpose. It was literally your life's purpose card. It was exactly what I needed to hear to get me back on track and like remind me, like, bad crap happens, and sometimes, you know, it's not what you want. Yeah. Like, sometimes you don't make the right choices. Sometimes you do things that are totally out of character, and it messes with your head, and you're like, that's not who I am. And basically, you're right. It's not who you are. Like, we're not our actions. And sometimes we do the wrong thing, and sometimes we act out of fear and self-sabotage, and we don't have to hold that against ourselves. You know, we don't have to throw our dreams away because of a bad decision that we made, or because we hurt ourselves. Like, it's not what this life is about. I'm super glad I didn't quit too. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. So we're gonna raid over to Curio Wizard, give him some love, let him know that we're having a good time, that we're still streaming. Hopefully give him a follow if you like. I love his style. Just a really sweet, genuine being. So thank you all for your time. Thanks for being here, for spending time with me. Hope to see you all soon. Yeah, have a great day. You guys have a great day. I love you all. I hope you feel better after Qigong. If you missed it, I am gonna go back and make a highlight out of just the practice, so that then we have just that 15-minute practice to do anytime. So love you so much. You're so amazing. Thanks, Brooms. Thank you to all my amazing mods. Thank you to all my amazing VIPs. For everyone who is here, you're all VIPs to me. I love you guys. Stay well. If you need me, message me. I'll be here. I'm working from home. I'm hanging out all day. So I love y'all. Stay well. I'm gonna jump in here so that I don't miss our raid. Oh, and I do have to watch an ad, so that's fun. Hopefully I'll watch the ads so you guys don't have to. I don't know. Love you guys. Bye. Stay well. Okay, I'm gonna get some breakfast. I hope you do too. Drink some water. Take care of yourselves. Make a chai tea latte or a green tea latte. Love you.